How are we doing, guys? So, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Leeds United 0.
Yeah. Another one, mate, eh?
Bit of a live post-match chat.
Yeah.
Make sure you smash the like, guys. Let's get as many people in on this as possible. Smash the comments as well. Let's have some thoughts on the game. I mean, I look at it, mate, and I think we weren't great tonight, but I don't think we were terrible. It's just average from us. But the amount of chances we've had in that game, how have we not scored? How have we not scored in that game tonight? I can't understand it. Honestly.
No, it's mad. It's mad, isn't it? I think the XG, I know, listen, we're not big on all that sort of stuff, but...
We sound like goal stats, aren't we?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean, though? It does paint a good picture, though. Like, the obviously LUFC data, all stats, aren't we, etc., have retweeted the info-goal stuff, and XG for Leeds of 2.58 and 0.89 for Wolves. So we had the lion's share of chances, and it's that age-old thing. If you don't take your chances, you don't win games, man. And in the Premier League, you know, it's not the Championship. We can't afford to have this. And look, on reflection, Cooper has had 4 chances from set pieces tonight. Exceptional delivery from Rafinha again. He gets better and better. It's really promising. I actually thought, you know, if you remember, Strauch had that hat trick. I'd probably put money on Cooper scoring a header against Southampton, to be honest. I might put him down for first goal. But yeah, he had 4 chances tonight. 3 of them, he could have had a hat trick. You know, there's the one in the first half, flashes at it. The one just before they scored. I remember it reminded me of Leicester, you know, when Paddy Bamford missed that sitter. Moments later, you know, Harvey Barnes is putting it in the net at the other end. And it was literally like that, you know. Cooper, it's a great connection. There's so much pace on it. There's so much power on the header. But ultimately, at either side of Patricio, and it's 1-0 Leeds, but he misses, goes up the other end. And, you know, it's a great turn from Adama Traore, and they get lucky with it. You know, he had the sort of like half volley chance again, and Patricio makes a good save. So he's had a number of opportunities tonight as Cooper. Yeah, it just wasn't our night. And then, of course, you've got the Bamford offside. Was he? Wasn't he? Listen, it is what it is. You know, it's not been given. Fuck it. Let's not cry over spilt milk. It's not being given. We've lost to an own goal, which is frustrating again. Another own goal from Wolves again. And yeah, I mean, and then you've got the Costa one. People have told me to watch it back. It drops out of the air. He should do better. That's just my opinion. And football is a game of opinions. If that's, maybe we put it down to him just coming on, him not playing a lot, but it needs to be going in the corner. It needs to be going in the corner. And for me, it was sort of straight at him, you know. I don't need to, like Vinny saying, I want us to get to 40 points. Listen, we're in no trouble of getting relegated. Clip it up. It is what it is. But we are not. We're not getting relegated. Trust me. Don't need to be worried about that. This is where we're at. This is the level we're at, Wolves, etc. It's always going to be tight. I agree with Chris. Costa's got to find the corner there. Yeah, that was crazy. I got annoyed on the stream. I've seen it afterwards. Basically, because it's hit his head, but he's fucking headed the ball. I know he didn't know much about it. It's a strike, but he's headed the ball, and it was our ball. I'm sure it went out for a corner, and it ended up being a goal kick. I don't know. I'm scratching my head with that. But ultimately, we didn't take our chances because we had the better of the chances, and we didn't deserve to pick up nothing. But this is Premier League football, and these things happen, right? For defensively, very, very sound from both. Well, no, you couldn't even say they were, because from set pieces for Leeds United to get as many chances as they did, I put that down to the delivery, though, to be honest. But, you know, it was ours to... on reflection now, and you see the amount of chances we created, it was ours to lose. Do you know what I mean? And we've lost it ultimately. And it's really frustrating. Yeah, that's my initial thoughts, mate.
I can't disagree. Yeah. I think it was just, I thought it was a pretty evenish game. I thought first half they were better. Second half we were undoubtedly better. And I think one of the things you've got to look at, though, I guess, in terms of the chances, and one of the reasons I'm not so keen on XG is it doesn't consider the game itself You know,
no, I get that.
I bet when Wolves scored, they'd have been ahead on XG. I bet you, honestly, I'd be pretty certain that they would be ahead on XG. Once they scored, they lost interest then in getting that second goal. They stopped taking shots, just trying to keep the ball in the corner. So we were always going to have more XG in that kind of sense. That's part of the reason why I disagree with that. I just thought it was an even game. I don't really think either team deserved it. And ultimately, a bit of luck rather than quality. I think you could say it's quality off.
It's a quality effort, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's had to
come off the back of his head.
It is lucky, but ultimately he's made the chance himself. To be fair to Traore, he's turned Ayling. I'm always saying it, bring him down. If that's me, and listen, I'm not a Premier League footballer, but if Traore on the halfway is turning me and running at goal, I'm bringing him down. You know, we put your shoulder on him, but when you're up against Traore, it's pointless because you're just going to bounce off him. So just bring him down. Bring him down. But I know that's my mentality. I don't know. I'm not a Premier League footballer. Maybe they get it in the net for that. But he's on halfway when he initially makes that turn. Bring him down. But ultimately, I think, yes, it's an own goal. Yes, they were lucky, but he's fashioned a great chance, and it's a great strike from where he's at. It's so frustrating. I feel sorry for Meslier as well because he's had a superb performance tonight.
That's it. First half, he's kept us in the game. You know, save off Neto, save off Semedo, another save off Semedo. He's kept us in the game, really. I mean, it's not to say the defence was poor. It was mostly shots from distance, to be fair. But I think the criticism would be of the holding two. I thought Shackleton and Click let Wolves have too many shots off. You know, I think they've got to push out. I think they've got to dominate that midfield. I don't think they did that tonight, to be honest. I thought they were poor, to be honest, in front of the defence, and we didn't really have much control in that first half as a result. And to be honest, it's the first half. I know we conceded in the second half, but it's the first half that cost us tonight. We had that chance to get the first goal, really set the tempo. Unfortunately, we didn't take it, and we actually improved after they scored, I thought, to be honest, in the game. And it's just one of those things, really. I think, obviously, it's easy to look at that Wolves team where they are on the table and say that's a poor result tonight. But look, at the end of the day, Wolves will probably finish higher than where they are now. I think it's probable. You know, the players have got. I think we've done a good job on Jose. I think, obviously, Cooper's going to get a lot of criticism for the misses. But
I think defensively, I've seen someone.
Defensively superb.
I've seen someone say, just one second, let me find the comment.
I would actually say superb. It wasn't just good. I thought he was genuinely superb tonight.
Tyler said Cooper is so bad, but defensively he wasn't tonight.
He's playing
defensively he wasn't. I think as a back four, bro, we were great tonight.
Yeah. No criticism at all. If you want to be critical, you've got to have a look at Shackleton and Click for me. They were there. They had time on the ball. They didn't take control of the game. They didn't protect the back four particularly well. The back four held it together for me, especially in that first half when Wolves were on top. I thought they held it together. And I think a lot of love, to be fair, for Coops in the comments there. I thought he was superb tonight, to be honest. And if he scored, he'd have been man of the match for me, along with Meslier. I think, obviously, you look at the game, obviously, we changed system a little bit. You know, Shackleton and Click dropped in. Tyler was playing almost as a second striker, not just a number 10. And I don't know, there wasn't enough tempo in the start of the game for me. But we improved, and it wasn't a bad performance. You know, there was an improvement on Arsenal. We play that against Southampton. I fancy us to win the game against Southampton, to be honest, because Southampton will be more open. You know, Southampton play a bit more like us, press, high line, high defensive line. I feel all right now. I still feel okay. I think we've got 2 winnable games coming up. Not going to be easy games. Don't get me wrong. It could easily go like this one tonight. But I feel if we play that again, the goals will go in. Cooper will take his next chance. One of those chances will fall to Bamford. Bamford's goal might have been onside. Who knows? I don't really care now, to be fair. You know, it's happened. Get over it. You know, it is part and parcel of the game. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. VAR should be making it clear, those kind of situations. But that's another discussion.
Yeah.
It's just frustration, mate. You know, you look at it, at least four clear chances. At least 4. You know, and you look at other ones as well. You know, Struix had one in the first half, and both goalkeepers have been on top for me in the game. Patricio's made some amazing saves. Mellier's made some amazing saves. Neto's probably been the only real outfield player who's really caught the eye in the game. In terms of attacking players, I think everyone else was probably a little bit below their usual level. Certainly first half. But
what did you, if we dial it right back, like what did you make to the starting 11, and how do you think, say, Shackleton, Tyler, Dallas at left back? How do you think that went? I liked it, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought, from a personal standpoint, I thought Shaq was okay. I thought Roberts looked lively and did well. And if Rodrigo's not fit,
Shaq's was poor. To be honest, I thought Shaq's. I just didn't think there was enough of a presence tonight. If I'm being, it wasn't terrible. Maybe terrible is a bit too much, but I was disappointed by Shaq's, to be honest. You know, I thought the shape. I thought we improved. We went back to 4-1-4-1, where we put Dallas a bit deeper and pushed up Hernandez and Roberts. I thought we looked better, you know, in terms of balance, in terms of in that second bit, because we definitely did change system, you know, in terms of 4-2-3-1 or whichever way you want to put it. I mean, let's be honest, some people were everywhere in that first sort of 20 minutes, but I didn't see enough. When you play 4-2-3-1, your two sitting midfielders have got to control the game. They've got to just run the game. They've got to run the game in front of that front four ahead of them. I just don't think and not just Shackleton, Click, I thought was below par tonight, to say the least, and probably deservedly came off. And to be honest, you know how much I love Click. We looked better when Click came off for me, to be honest. And yeah, I don't know. It is so frustrating. I don't want to be too critical because we've not played badly. That's the thing. We started badly, but we finished the game really well. We showed fight when we went 1-0 down. We did show that fight, and it's just so disappointing. But I can't have too much of a go at Bielsa's team selection because I was happy with it, to be honest, going into it. It just sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And I've got to agree, Go Shark. I just don't think either of them were particularly good. I think Shackleton was probably slightly better than Click.
Yeah.
But again, not really saying much for me, to be honest. And you know, I'm not saying at all play Struick deeper at all, but you know, you just look at that and say, you know, when we do get those options back, Phillips, Robin Koch. I'll be honest, if we had Phillips on that pitch tonight, Robin Koch at the back, again, it's another game I look at and think, not only would we have got something from it, we probably would have won it. We probably would have took more control in that first half. You know, Phillips playing deeper, pulling the strings from deep. You know, and there's other games you can look at it like that. You know, in terms of that Brighton game, I think would have been a different game if Phillips had been on the pitch. And it's just the way it is. You know, in terms of who we've had out in this game, we changed system. We tried something a little bit different, and then Bielsa's not been stubborn. He's tried something then different again. Gone back to the old system. We've come back into the game. I can't have too many criticisms, to be honest. I was disappointed first half. Everyone could tell that on the watch along, to be fair. Maybe I was a bit too critical first half, but we definitely improved second half. Good signs, to be fair. But 90-minute performances. A game's over 90 minutes. You know, Arsenal, we fought back at 4-0 down. Could have made it 4-3 if Bamford had a bit more luck. Again, VAR back again, to be fair. Last two games, to be fair, you can look at. But we fought back at least, but 90-minute performances. I want to see us like that from the off against Southampton, to be honest. And I think changes will be made. I think changes will be made for Southampton again, to be honest, if you look at it from that, to be fair. But who probably stood out for you most, to be fair, mate? It says obviously Meslier was superb, but outfielders, who would you say stood out the most?
I think for me, Rafinha. I thought he did a lot going backwards, mate. And not only that, his delivery was exceptional tonight. I think you've got to pick him out for that. I think we looked dangerous from every single set piece, from every free kick that was outside of the box. Because like you, I know I've seen on Twitter, you know, Popey made the point in saying that Shackleton was his man of the match. I'm not sure I agree with that, but I think Popey was at the game, and people have a lot more knowledge than me. But there's a reason he was brought off as well, you'd say, wouldn't you? You know, for Pablo's as early as he was. Again, I thought we'd have seen more of it in the middle of the park, just with the fact that we had, like we mentioned, obviously Shackleton, Click, Roberts, and they only have the two of Moutinho and Neves. But then again, I can't really remember Neves or Moutinho doing it. I think the real threat, obviously, is Adama and Neto, and I thought they were both good tonight. Just on Neto, as good as he is, I think he's a bitch. I think he's a bit of a fanny. He really pissed me off, if I'm being totally honest. Bitching and moaning. Wolves were I know it sounds like sour grapes. It probably is, but he's a good player. But I don't know.
They were street smart, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm just not about that life. Who do I think, man, going on like a gangster or something? Like just
cheating, kind of the same thing. Gamesmanship, whatever way you want to put it.
Great player, though. Great player. I actually, we were saying early doors he's going to end up scoring. You know, because they did see a lot. He's seen a lot of it, to be fair, in the first half, early parts anyway, cutting inside. We kept saying, didn't they? And they were, like I say, they were time wasting and all that. But if the shoe's on the other, foot, then it's a totally different kettle of fish. But yeah, I would say I was impressed with Rafinha. I thought the back four, Ayling wasn't at his best. Obviously, we didn't see a lot of him going forward. When I think,
if you're going to say the weak point in the back four, I'd probably say Ayling was that. It wasn't bad. I thought he was still decent, but it probably the fact that if you're saying that Ayling's kind of like the weakest part of the back four, it shows it's done well.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, because I thought Dallas was great defensively. I think like I say, Ayling wasn't at his best in terms of going forward, but I thought the two centre backs did really well tonight. We weren't carved open. I think there's one possibly where Neto breaks through and he's greedy and he takes it on his right foot, but there's an opportunity for him to pass it through the middle, and then Willie and Jose's got a tap in really, and then maybe we'd have been carved off open. But other than that, there isn't really anything that I can imagine that they carved us open. So I thought defensively we were great. Obviously, goalkeeper Melier was great again, but I think for them as well, obviously Rui Patricio was great in goal. But yeah, just frustrating, mate, because we failed to take our chances, man. We failed to take our chances, and it's really frustrating. Just before I come back to you, I just want to let everyone know, obviously, what we're thinking of doing in the very, very near future is having you guys join us on these live post matches, so you can get your thoughts heard. You know, there's a lot of you in the comments, and you just come week in, week out. You know, so we want to be able to do it instantly after the game. So we're working on doing that, so you can dip in and out and join us on these as well. So if you want to get involved with that, then just keep your eyes peeled, because we're going to make that happen soon. But yeah, back to your question, mate. Rafinha, again, I think he was great. Like, defensively, he's getting so much better as well, mate. You know, I think, I mean...
You saw the work rate, didn't you?
Yeah, work rate is exceptional. If you think about it, mate, they started with Johnny Otto, yeah? They then brought on... Who was the one they brought on in replace of him? And then they brought on... They played three left backs throughout that game. Whether or not one of them picked up an injury, but that tells you all you need to know, doesn't it? The fact that they've played. So Timmy, this is what we're looking at doing, mate. This is what we're looking at doing.
Exactly that.
Phone-ins to have people to be able to jump on, say their bits, and jump off and just set up discussion time and that. So that's fine. Wolves fan says. Put it any better myself, to be fair. Yeah, come on. What's that, mate?
I couldn't put it any better myself, to be fair. You know, Anyway, you know, it's the Portugal B team, whatever you want to call them. That, you know, they just do what they do, don't they? To be fair, it's one of those things, and we'll probably get the same when we play Burnley away and all these teams. You know, we can kind of that way inclined in terms of just gamesmanship and winning 1-0 and just anti-Bielsa kind of way of playing football, which isn't the right way to play football. I'm going to say it. To be fair. But anyway, look, I'm not going to get too much into that. But I just think tonight, it was like a basketball game, that first half. It was end to end. There was I don't think either midfield was good tonight. I don't think Neves, Moutinho were good. I don't think Click Shackleton was good. It was just neither team really properly took the kind of the initiative in that first half when it was so open. It felt like, honestly, it could have gone either way. Cooper scores that chance. We're 1-0 up. We probably see it out 1-0.
Yeah.
It's just...
I think, if anything, maybe we I know... Yeah, we said whoever scored in that second half, it'll be a 1-0 win, but Wolves would have really had to open up there, and then, you know, you could get another one possibly on the break. What did you make to the substitutions, mate? Obviously, Costa, Pablo. It was nice to see Pablo again, wasn't it? Pablo Hernandez coming off the pitch. Did he affect the game? I'm not sure, but yeah, we've seen obviously.
Really, I don't think any of them really affected the game. Certainly not Costa. Certainly not Costa. Anyway, we'll start on Costa in a second.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, I don't think Hernandez, our top man there, Ray LUFC, sorry. Hello, lads. Thank you for your hard work. Considering you've worked full time as well, fantastic content. Top man, Ray. Top man, man.
Cheers, Ray.
But yeah, I don't think the substitutions themselves made any impact, but galvanised the team. You know, we changed system. We got more out of Rafinha when we made the substitutions. Tyler, I thought, looks more lively. I thought everyone looks a bit more lively after the sub. Bamford's got to get a couple of chances or get on the end of things, and we just looked better as a team after those subs. So I can't criticise the subs, to be fair. I think they were pretty well timed, and on another day, you're probably praising them subs and saying they won us the game or they got us something out of the game. And you know, it's not Bielsa's fault that Costa can't score. But the Costa chance, I tell you what it reminded me of. Do you remember that QPR game last season when Bamford went through one-on-one? The keeper's so far off his line, it's untrue. He is quite a bit out, but he's so far off his line, it's untrue. He just needs to chip it over him and it's a goal. It was like that. But instead, Costa's just put it. The one place where Patricio could save it is if he puts it along the ground. It's the one place. It's the one place. Patricio's gone down. You just chip it over him. I know it's his weak foot, but you got to take that chance for me. And I think the other thing was, to be fair, someone fairly said that we criticised Costa a lot for that miss compared to what we did Cooper. But Costa's a forward. Costa, we expect to score goals. Cooper did his job tonight because he kept it tight at the back. Costa didn't do his job tonight because he had a chance to get us back into the game. He didn't take it. He didn't take it, unfortunately. He took that chance against Arsenal, but he needs to be scoring them. You know, you want to be a 10, 12 goal a season wise man. You've got to score goals like that when you get chances like that. So that was the most disappointing miss for me, mate, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I agree. Someone's just said, Joe, you're muted, and I've been going, yeah. So someone's seen me doing it and heard no sound. So big shout out to me for that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was just having a look on Twitter as well, and here's a bit of context for you, which I think has instantly put me in a little bit of a better mood as well. But Tom Carnduff on Twitter has just made the point that obviously, naturally, a lot of the opposing fans are saying, oh, but Leeds, at least they played well, all this bullshit that because the media have come with that narrative that we have a goal, that when we lose, they go, yeah, but at least they tried kind of vibe. But just to put it into context, you know, he says, you know, at this stage of the season, Sheffield United had 1 more point than us, and Wolves had 3 more the year they come up. So we're doing great, guys, in terms of being promoted, a newly promoted side. They're the benchmark. You might not like to hear it, but Wolves certainly are the benchmark, and Sheffield United were last season. I know they've fallen off a cliff this, but he's saying like how, you know, Wolves and Sheffield United got a lot of praise and no one batted an eyelid, but because it's Leeds United, people are having a go, as you'd expect, because we're universally hated and we don't care, and you hate us because you're not us. They're the pure facts. Leeds. It is what it is. Yeah, I've seen that as well. He did 1.28 to their 0.8 or something like that, which is crazy, isn't it? But there it is. It is what it is, man. Like that tweet from Tom Cardiff just made me feel better already. We're doing all right. It's frustrating because we could and should have won the game. We've got Tuesday night now. We play. Tuesday night we'll play Southampton and we can get something from that game, you know. And then we've got some really good fixtures coming up. Ones that I'm looking forward to. I can't wait for Villa, you know. Yeah, we've then got
games. Good games coming up, mate. Yeah. Southampton, Villa. Brilliant. Just great contrast of styles. Exactly. Really good matches. You know what? I don't feel pressure now. You know, we're at that stage of the season now where we go into games and you just enjoy them. You know what I mean? We're not going to finish in Europe, but that's gone now. That ship sails because we've just fallen too many points behind now. But you know what? We can finish as high as we possibly can. Can we get top 10? Quite possibly. For me, mate, tonight we had two of our best players missing tonight. Robin Koch, Calvin Phillips, two probably our best 3 or 4 players in the team for me.
Yeah.
You look at it and you say defensively we were solid, we improved. I just think we would have had a bit more control, in terms of that second half. But it's the way it goes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flash up that Bamford tweet that's just been mentioned there, because he has had a little pop on Twitter, because a lot of people are obviously saying that the goal should have stood. He said, "Gutted for the lads tonight, robbed of a point, but at least it's making the game better. We go again Tuesday." So, there's a lot of people that don't agree that it should have been offside. That's fine. I mean, on real time, it looked it. But obviously, you're gonna get this. I think in real time, right? Listen, I know VAR's the issue. VAR's shit. It is what it is. Can't stand the thing. But I think if VAR's not in, the flag goes up. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not.
I thought it was offside. We all 3 of us said offside straight away. I mean, celebrated, but then I thought straight away, no, it's not going to be.
Yeah.
But look, I think the other thing is Rodrigo. Rodrigo didn't even play tonight. So that's 3.
Exactly.
Arguably 3 of our best players didn't play tonight. So let's calm down a bit. We're only 3 points off what Wolves were. Wolves are the benchmark in terms of their first couple of seasons in the Premier League. We get our best players
with this, innit?
Team.
At the G's bang on, it did look so offside, and then it isn't until we
miles off. But again, you just have to see the best angle of it, really. I mean, I did a quick poll actually just on our Twitter. I can see what that actually says now. Let's see. So, in terms of was Bamford onside or offside, 40% said onside, 24% said offside, and another 36% said that VAR is. You can guess the rest. So
I voted that. I voted for the third one as well.
I thought some people asking, can we vote twice? Can we vote twice? But look, the majority thought it was onside. Not that it will ever be not biased, but you know what I mean. It was quite a big amount thought it was off. It was onside. Big
respect to Mr. James. Good comment from a Wolves fan there. Catch you next season, which of course sure we will. And like you say, Chris is bang on. We haven't got Koch. We haven't got KP. We haven't got Rodrigo. If they're in that side, it's a totally different game.
I just said that. You didn't give me any praise for that comment, mate.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. I'm reading the comments. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. You did, mate. Sorry, my bad. Do you know what? These always make me laugh as well. I think they're emojis, but it'll go, wash hands. So I'm assuming he's gone like that. I don't know. It's one of the emojis. And when I see that one, I always think, wonder what is the wash hands one? It's like an emoji, but obviously it goes down as text. But I know, slightly off point. I'm clutching.
Move towards us. I don't know.
Wash your hands, you scruffy gits. Look at this. So this is a good point. I mean, Wolves are the first time to do the double honours. Well, Darren says, Wolves fanny, I think you have a small squad like us and we both need more numbers. See you next season. Yeah. Thing is, you might get not more numbers. I don't think we will. We'll improve the quality, but I don't think the numbers will increase.
There'll be people who go out and there'll be people that come in. That's
a fair point as well from Robert Dunlop. Obviously, Podence was out. Bolly was out. Jimenez was out.
Jimenez, Bolly. I know in terms of that respect, but I don't think they're... I think obviously Jimenez is, but they've had a lot of time to get used to Jimenez being out, is what I would say. They've been able to bring in Jose. They've been able to bring on a £35 million striker, by the way, in Fabio Silva. So I'm not sure I agree with that as much, to be fair.
No, that's fair.
I think Wolves, in terms of the investment they put in, you probably expect them to bounce back. But look, £30 million Rodrigo, £50 million rated Calvin Phillips there, £13 million Robin Koch, who's at least worth double that now. So he's looking at probably about £100 million worth of talent there that wasn't on the pitch for us tonight. We can't be too critical of the lads here. I know people will say, "Oh, you're never going to have all your players available," but 3 at once, you're just so unlucky. And when they do come back, though, I do think we will gain. Certainly between now and April. Obviously, we've got a tough couple of run of games in April. Bit nicer in May, but I do think we'll still gain. I still think you look at where Wolves were. It's got to be positives for us, in terms of where we are. Look. After that Brighton game, after the Crawley game. We had a massive gap then, 10 days. If you'd have told me 10 days after that 10 days that Leeds would beat Leicester, beat Palace, beat Newcastle, have a good performance against Everton, decent performance tonight, get beat by Arsenal, 3 wins out of 6, 9 points out of 6, I'd have taken that. To be fair, after that Brighton game, I'd have taken that after Crawley. We've done okay. We've bounced back well from that. I think the mentality is good. We kept fighting to the final whistle like we did against Arsenal. It's just 90-minute performances. Against Villa, we can't afford to start like that against Villa because Ollie Watkins against our high line, Jack Grealish, all these players and that lot. You can't start like that against Villa. You've got to be fast and in their faces straight from the off. And
100%.
we're getting there. We are getting there.
Just let me pick up Mega King Richard's comments. What are you watching for then?
We're not. How are we
What are you watching for? I don't understand though, bro. This is me as a human, right? If I don't like what I'm watching, I don't fucking watch it. If you don't need us two Doylums to state the obvious, don't fucking watch.
I think
turn it off.
We all know what the nickname is for Richard anyway, so there we go.
Don't watch it, bro. We don't understand it, mate.
Richard, what's your nickname? That's what you are. So there you go.
Just don't watch it, man. I honestly can never fathom that shit, man. Just don't watch it. Yeah, it is what it is. It's proper strange, that though. Yeah.
I mean, just on the weights, it's all over the place at the minute, isn't it? And just stop being a Richard, mate. Stop being a Richard. It's anyway. But we're not stating the obvious. We're just putting it out there in terms of what we saw from the game. It wasn't a game where there's a lot of analysis to do about it because it was a 1-0 either way.
Yeah.
Pretty even over the 90. We kind of called pretty much everything that was going to happen in the game after they scored. And Big Rich, man. I'm not having to go at you, man. I'm having to go at that Richard, King Richard, whatever he calls himself.
The King of Richards. The King of Dicks. The King of the Dicks.
Anyway. Well, he's not come back anyway, so there you go. He probably has gone.
I just don't understand it, man. I never understand that sort of stuff, man. I don't know. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Love and tolerance is my code. He's back. Big shout out though.
Yes, he's back.
Do you know what I'll say to you, mate? You triggered me, and whenever you trigger me, props to you. So fair play, my man. Well done. Please subscribe to the channel, and you'll see us Doylums every day of the week. We have one day off where we get the females come in. But you've rattled me. Well done. You got me. Big shout out, Mega King Dick. Nice one, mate. We've had a super chat from Jack Spade. Big shout out. Yeah. Hopefully see you again, King Richard. You Doyle. Man.
What are we in now? The 1990s. Get a proper offensive word out of if you're gonna try and.
Lee Robin says, Wolves fan, you should be very proud of your team this season. Some of the best attacking football I've seen this season. See you next. Love that. That's where we are. There he is. He's back. See, we've won him back round. Good man. He says, I love you guys. We love you too as well. Make sure you smash a like and make sure you subscribe as well, mate. It's all love. It's all love. Well done for triggering me. But you know what? Yeah, this is what I liked, all right, because I'm in a better mood now. And I think that's due to the performance as well. I know we've missed our opportunities, but the performance was there. We created a lot. We just couldn't do it. So it is what it is, isn't it?
I mean, he's got a cool avatar as well. It's a penguins. You can't go wrong with penguins. They are cool.
No, you can't.
That's a positive. That's a positive to take. But yeah,
let's. Shall we just jump straight across onto player ratings? Do you think we've done enough?
Let's see any more comments come in. Any more comments?
Okay.
I guess I love it. See, I love you all. I love you all.
Yeah, good man. Good man.
We've got 3 penguins there.
Get the sunshots and Lucasades lined up. It's a late one, lads.
Yes, Giancarlo.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Palucci. I mean, he's a top man, Giancarlo. I was still disappointed with his.
Sean says he's triggered us numerous times, but you won't show it. Definitely will watch again. Believe me, Sean, if you trigger us, we do show it. I'm not shy. I do show it. Believe me. If you, I do, man. I do. So you've obviously not done well enough. Now, what I'm saying is, don't come at us and just be like derogatory. If it's enough to trigger, then that's fine. We do. But no, honestly, you've obviously need to up your game. I'm trying to have a look at your shirt. What shirts you got there?
I don't
know. Is that Steve Clark at Scotland? Can't be triggering, man, with Steve Clark at Scotland as your avatar. Yeah, come on. Plus, we've got your best player in Liam Cooper, man. It should be all love, man. It should be all love. And I tell you, if you are going to try triggerers, don't be like Granny's guest, because that is the worst form of wit ever. Oh, Granny's gusset. That's shocking, isn't it? That is shocking.
Shocker that.
If you're going to try triggerers, don't be coming with that. Don't be coming with that. That's terrible. It's definitely Scotland. That stuff definitely is. Kazakanosis says Liam Cooper is English. Plays for Scotland, no brother. Plays for Scotland. But yeah, he's from Hull. He's from Hull City, I believe. Leeds United fan from Hull.
Even King Richards. I mean, talk about going 360 here. I mean, he's gone from like just giving us sticks to like being our biggest fans and defending us now, King Richards. I'm just coming off the stream here. I'm just coming off the stream now. Look like sound like Michael Owen.
Yeah, but listen, I think we've done enough. Your legends.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the post match is done now. We know what went wrong, guys. We will be back. We've had a lovely super chat from Sergeant Sodom. Every time we have a shit spell, I look back to where we were 2 years ago. Although too many West opportunities, didn't think we'd be where we are. And I think, do you know what? I'm going to find that tweet again because Tom Carnduff put it perfectly. The fact that Sheffield United had 1 point more than us. And Wolves 3 points more than us, and look at the praise and look where Wolves are now, and we're right to be in that bracket, man. We're doing all right, and yeah, it is what it is. TD5 player ratings is a video that will be going live almost instantly after this. Grannies, that's done me there. I think that's that's better. That was better. You're touching your head now. You need to flip it.
I got a thing saying I sound like Harry Maguire. How on earth do I sound like Harry? Maybe if you say look like him, fair enough, but sound like him. I don't sound like Harry Maguire, I never touched that Greek police officer, me. I never touched him. I mean,
it's going down a very dark.
Let's send that. Send that.
We'll see you in 5 minutes for live player ratings. If you don't know already, guys, what that is we give players ratings. There is a poll. There is a poll that is available on Twitter. If you head over there, get your scores in, and then we'll have a chat about each individual player, including substitutions. It's always good chat. It's always great chat. Please come across and get involved. We love it, and smash a like on the video as well. We love the likes. We love the likes. So we're going to end that here now. I'm going to let Oscar play that track because Oscar buzzes off the track. Yes. Guys, do you like the track, or is it getting a bit too much already now? I like it. I love this as well. Check this out. Now you can't tell I've got an upside down edge, you see. It just looks like I've got a beard. Well, go on.
You look like you're about to do a just about to film your
bit of dish track.
Yeah,
a bit of dish track.
Yeah, right. Let's end this.
Let's go.